What's going on, everyone? 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 So I hope you liked that meme intro. Oh, what is my life? But anyway, welcome back to another myth-busting video. And if this is indeed your first time to the channel watching my myth-busting series, then every Monday or every second Monday, I upload different myths in different games. And of course, all of these myths are 100% suggested and told by the community. So if you want to get involved in any of these myth-busting videos, all you'll need to do is head down to the description, follow me on either Twitter, Instagram, or join my Discord. But if you don't want to go to the trouble of doing any of that, all you'll need to do is post your comment down in the comment section. And hopefully, if I find your myth and it seems enjoyable, I'll go out and test it. I don't matter how big, how small, how crazy, or how basic it is, it doesn't matter. Any myth. If there's something you want to know, please post it and I'll see what I can do. So anyway, pretty much all of the myths today were done from the Discord. So thank you to everyone who suggested your myths. So with all of that being said, how about we get straight in to the first myth. So the first myth in today's video comes from the user Tasty Lemons, and he wants to know, do I actually exist? I'm totally not a robot made by the developers to release content. No, I'm real. Totally. Anyway, moving on. So the second myth in today's video comes from the user Teen Titans. Cool name. So Titans wants to know, do you swim faster above the water or below the water? Now honestly, without ever testing it, for the longest time, I believed that swimming under the water was faster than swimming above the water. So with that being said, how about we test it? So for this myth, I'm going to put two videos up on the screen over top of each other. So on the top video, I'm going to have one swimming clip, and the bottom video, I'm going to have another swimming clip. Now this is very accurate. Within half a second, I essentially went to the first frame of every clip of me starting my swim, lined both of them up right on top of each other in Premiere Pro, then just let the videos play out. So while testing this myth, I made sure that wherever I swum was in a complete straight line and there was no different types of movement. So by that I mean I didn't go higher in the water, I didn't go lower in the water, I didn't go anywhere from the left or to the right. All I did was I went directly from the back of my ship to the front of the dock. Then I just reversed that and swum under the water. So within around 30 to 45 frames, because this video is rendered in 60 frames per second, the arrival time was pretty much the exact same for both underwater and above the water. So essentially, swimming under the water offers no advantage except for not being noticed, and it's not going to give you any sort of speed boost. So hopefully that answers your question. If you want me to go back and test that with items in my hand, I can, but I don't believe it's going to be any different. So the next myth of today's video comes from the user Bombboy. What a great name, Moss would be proud of you. And Bombboy wants to know, can you catch a fish by only reeling it in when the fish is pulling? So essentially doing the complete opposite of what you're meant to do. Now while testing this myth, I'm just going to say now it was very indecisive, I guess is probably the word to say, because I got a different result pretty much every time I done this. But essentially what will happen most of the time is eventually the fish is going to get to a point where your rod is pulled too much and it just snaps on you. Yes, it is somewhat possible, but the time it takes is absolutely insane. It's almost not worth doing under any circumstance unless you've got a lot of time to kill and you're extremely bored. And even if you do manage to do that, it's going to take you a while, because over time I found that the rod does manage to hold its tension. So if you pull too hard for too long, eventually it's going to snap anyway. You're just going to have to test it yourself to understand what I mean. But to answer your question, yeah, it's possible, but kinda pointless. Okay, so on to the final myth of today's video, and this one comes from the user NoMojo411. And Mojo wants to know, do you take damage from an erupting volcano while inside the cannons on a ship or on an island? So damage, you do take a tiny bit of damage, but no matter where the rock hits, you're not going to die from it. What it usually did for me every time I done this is it bumped me out of the cannon and put me into the water, or it just kept me in there if it was a really small rock. Again, this was another indecisive one that sort of only happened every now and then, but nevertheless, you do take damage, but you don't die. So hopefully that does answer your question. So with all of that being said, thank you all for tuning in to this week's myth-busting video. As I said, if you want to feature in one of these videos, all you'll need to do is put your comments down in the comment section, or head to my Discord, my Instagram, or my Twitter, and then suggest a myth. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and show your support. Also, if you want to see some more Sea of Thieves and Borderlands content, what you can do is go down to the subscription button and press that. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all in my next video.